Yeah, we got to make this right now.
You got to fix it. Okay, I'll do the eye.
Yeah. We need to get it right this time.
How stupid does this look? Right, we'll leave the eye at the front. It's all to you. Over to you, David.
Thank you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I'm speaking on behalf of HKIBIM here. Instead of doing a presentation, it's more than an announcement than any other thing. So the reason I need to get it right is because this is, I think, is our 6th year of having this BIM conference, which is from every year we see more and more people joining this kind of event, and the awareness of BIM has been pretty good recently. And as the board of HKIBIM, we think that we should elevate ourselves to sort of a higher level of the BIM awareness, and we would like to promote BIM as a professional rather than just a user. So this is it's not a presentation, but more an announcement from HKIBIM. So it is called the Certified Expert Professional Examination. Right, so everybody understand this, this diagram here. Basically, it says it involves everybody in our building industry. Now, I believe 6 years ago, we were sort of, if not the first, must be the second one in the world have this kind of a professional institute. Now, up to this year, I think we are going to have a professional examination now. So the reason why we are having this kind of idea is because when a client, first of all, get in touch of this BIM technology, they will ask themselves several questions. So today we have seen so many different presentations from different vendors, different platforms. So what is the best solution that is available, and what is the best solution for their particular project? And also, they may think that, well, I don't know BIM. Does my consulting team knows about BIM, or shall I employ a BIM consultant to carry out BIM process for my project? So clients always ask this kind of question. And I still remember when back 4 or 5 years ago when I was in the client side, we had a very big project, and we issued a BIM consultancy. And all of a sudden, you imagine 5 years ago, all right, a very big project. We got a very big BIM consultancy, and you know what? We didn't expect too many entry or tenderers in the first place. And out of our expectation, we got 7 or 8 bid. And you know what? Everybody from the bid claiming that they're the best BIM consultant in the world. That is in Hong Kong, right? So, wouldn't you know? Okay, so that's why we thought that, is there a certification or recognition? To what stage an individual or a consulting firm can reach technically? So we are having this idea of having an BIM examination. So the purpose is basically to elevate ourselves to be considered as the 4th consultant in the design process, other than architect, engineers, and building service engineer or QS, right? So we try to promote BIM as a professional. And secondly, we would like to give the indication to the client a very, very neutral perspective on what stage an individual can reach in terms of the BIM proficiency. So just very brief introduction. So it's going to be 3 tiers. So it's called the CE1, Certified Expert Examination, which is basically talking about very general BIM fundamentals in here. Now, bear in mind that there are different platforms in here in the BIM world. So we try to embrace different platforms, different levels of competency. And the second tier, it is again still on a more operational level at the moment. That includes 4 disciplines. Well, this is on a Revit platform based for the time being. So we will be on the architecture, structure, MEP, and particularly on the family category on the second CE2 examination. Whereas the last one will be on a more professional levels. In this case, it is going to be the architecture, structure, MEP, cost management, construction management, and last but not least, the BIM management, which is going to be a special category for it. So the attainment after the examination will be given out a certification from HKIBIM on CE 1, 2, and 3, with particularly on special discipline, bracket, platform. All right, so that's the whole structure, basically. Now, I'm not saying that I'm not just biased towards Revit as a platform. It's just to start with. All right, so I'm here to encourage different vendors to participate in this scheme as well, so that you can have the same CE2 architecture bracket, so on and so forth, platform. So we have this presentation this morning from CIC that in 2015 we are going to have a professional registration. Now we are still talking with them in details once attained the certification, how to tie in with the CIC BIM professional registration. For this examination format, CE1 will be some computer-generated questions, maybe do it online. The second one may be more on a problem solving, given a certain questions, and we will be expected to give some solution on the spot using some platforms. But the third one, the CE3 one, which is going to be a professional. So we have the idea in mind at the moment. It's going to be some issues or some concern given out to the candidate just 1 month before the professional interview. So it is not going to be a just operation side. It's more on the professional side. So basically, we expect some professionals like architects, engineers, and then just take up this examination or qualification. Because of the resources we have, so basically we can only manage at this point of time to start with the CE1 and CE2, particularly in architecture first. All right, so what we have in mind, this CE1 and CE2 architecture bracket Revit platform is going to be in place very soon. Now, the coming examination, once we have the system set up and everything in place, we will extend our examination towards the structure, MEP, and maybe CE3 architecture. That's in the pipeline. All right, so this schedule. Also, since we have the examinations, that means we would like to the educational institute to provide the education or knowledge towards this kind of certification. So at the moment, we have been working with Hong Kong Youth Space to organizing a professional certificate or diploma degree on the course. And we are also welcoming different other institutes to fall into this same categorization. And the syllabus has actually been posted on our website for quite some time. And the first examination we are expecting to be in February next year, 2015. So any further information, you can always check on our web page, and just for all the registration and also all the syllabus. Okay, so we hope we can actually achieve our aim by elevating ourselves to a more professional standard. Thank you, Rona. Thank you.